Jonathan Constable reaction to Carte Blanche. Firstly, Mr. Constable he is reacting against Carte Blanche as they broadcast false impacts on Jonathan Constable. We will view all clips of Carte Blanche in black and white and quote all the false actors. We review the response of Mr. Jonathan Constable himself. Mr. Constable said the criticism it's a very disgrace matter that could deformate any other character. So in this case Mr. Jonathan has decided to present himself as he is asking for the proof of whatever they are claiming on their broadcast, and if they fail to do so in 7 days, he is going to take the matter further. Let's view.
Can't see it. How can you fly a plane if you're not a pilot?
There is this issue. It's a fake pilot.
Today he's the pilot. Tomorrow he's a Home Affairs official. Then he's in special training forces with the cops. He's CI.
He's talking and saying she contacted this one and I'm the kingpin of this and that and that. Again, I was never invited to respond to any of her remarks or any of her allegations.
He is one of the best hijacker of a hijacked building in South Africa.
It's something that has been made up by Carte Blanche.
I think that he was so well protected. Whoever I contacted in my network with this, everybody knew about Jonathan.
Neither was I requested to respond to this white lady.
He's been everywhere else, even in Iraq fighting.
Let's open up their eyes that they are not alone. Whatever they publish here, whatever they are broadcasting here, whatever they are saying here, there are foreign media, independent media, who are also having an insight to these things, who can see these things and who can make their own conclusion and make their own decision and say no.
Constable will come into a building and he will say, these guys who you are paying rent to don't own the building.
Carte Blanche never invited me in writing or telephonically to respond to any remarks made by Greg Vermaak.
Okay.
Being evicted.
I had to do the job that they employ me for, to do the evictions. But sometimes I feel pity for them because you get
instruction. How come Carte Blanche doesn't go to this building and say, here Mr. Tando evicted people on the instructions of Jonathan Constable? Where is this building? Where did they evict people on my instructions?
He owes me 85,000 Rand.
Where is the invoice? If it's a company that worked for me and I didn't pay, surely that company must provide me with an invoice for services rendered.
The whole building stopped paying immediately in 1 month. Now, sometimes you do get problems with tenants.
As for Tupa, as Carte Blanche mentioned that I hijacked Tupa's properties. Listen, I represented Mixa members and we issued communications. We issued communications to them, to Tupa. We are inquiring to them, hey, listen here, prove your own.
But luckily, immediately she ran to the back. We were all sitting in the back office, hiding away there.
Bishop, prove your right to administer or manage the property so that we can engage. And mind you, at the time when I get to all these buildings, these people were already not paying rent because of conflict with Tupa. If the courts found me not guilty of property hijacking, who is Carte Blanche? Who is Greg Vermaak? Who is Louis Birkenstock to come and say, I committed or I am a property hijacker?
Sun City, it's cold. That was my first time. For 7 days, without brushing your teeth, without using a toilet, without using a soap to bath. 7 days for something that I did not do it.
Who it was formulated. Why didn't Carte Blanche confront those police officers who allegedly orchestrated the charges against them? But no, they come to Jonathan.
And torture her.
He hit me. He pushed me. He put some handcuffs like this. My hands, they were bleeding that time.
Jesus. And her hands were bleeding. Okay, if I did that and your hands were bleeding, there must be marks on your hands. There must be
investigating. As you investigated, what shocked you the most about him?
The fact that he was well connected, the fact that the people are so scared of him, and the other thing that he was so well protected. Whoever I contacted in my network with this, everybody knew about Jonathan.
They are not going to play with my name on the behest of a selected group, white group of people. It's not going to happen, not on my watch. They can do and say what they want. They don't know me. The only thing they know about me is what the lies they are being told about.
Do you know, Mac, what I appreciate is that our viewers are our eyes and ears out there on the ground.
And we like to see people get caught.
Absolutely.
And by doing this, they are showing me that they are fighting. And Mina, I will respond accordingly within the legal parameters. I will respond accordingly there too.
Subscribe to get a full video. And like.